In the myths of old, a monstrous wolf was destined to devour the sun. But what if the gods' desperate attempt to shackle Fenrir never succeeded? Imagine a world where the chains of fate shattered before they were even forged. This is the story of a Ragnarök that came too soon, wrought not by prophecy's grand design, but by unchecked, primal chaos. The Aesir foresaw the danger. Fenrir, son of Loki and Angerboa, grew at an alarming rate. His jaws could split mountains, his eyes burned with ancient hunger. In our timeline, Odin attempted to temper him. But here, the gods kept him at a distance, failing to recognize his rapid growth until too late. Without Gleipnir, without the initial bindings, Fenrir's power escalated unchecked. He was not just a wolf, he was a force of nature, untamed, unburdened by restraint. His first hunts were not for beasts. He stalked the fringes of Jotunheim, then ventured into other realms. He challenged minor deities, splintering their domains, asserting dominance with every ravenous bite. Fear gripped the 9 realms long before the twilight of the gods was ever truly prophesied. Panic would eventually set in. Odin, Thor, Tyr, and the other Aesir would surely intervene. But without Gleipnir's unique magic, what would they try? They would forge the strongest chains known. Yet, Fenrir, fueled by burgeoning strength, would snap them like brittle twigs. Each failed attempt would amplify his rage, his confidence, his destructive will. Thor, in his might confront the wolf, Mjolnir crashing, but even the god of thunder would be outmatched. Tyr, the brave god of justice, would not sacrifice his hand in a planned binding, but perhaps in a desperate, futile attempt, only to be overwhelmed. The gods, once masters of destiny, would find themselves scrambling, their divine strength impotent against a force of cosmic entropy. Fenrir's rampage would not be confined to Asgard. His presence would destabilize the 9 realms. Yggdrasil, the world tree, the very axis of existence, would begin to wither. Its roots, reaching into every realm, would feel the tremors. Midgard, realm of humanity, would experience an early, terrifying winter, not from Fimbulwinter, but from the shadow cast by the colossal wolf. The sun and moon, still chased by Skoll and Hati, would flicker more erratically, their paths disrupted by primal chaos. Other realms, like Vanaheim and Svartalfheim, would descend into anarchy, their inhabitants fleeing or forging desperate, futile alliances. The fabric of reality itself would fray, long before Muspelheim or Hel could stir. Order would dissolve into primal fear. This would not be the Ragnarök of prophecy, a grand cosmic war. This would be a more terrifying, intimate apocalypse. Fenrir, the unbound wolf, would become the sole, unstoppable harbinger of destruction. He would not wait for Searcher's fire or Jormungander's venom. He would hunt the gods one by one, a relentless predator against a fragmented pantheon. Odin, the All-Father, might fall not in glorious battle, but in a desperate, final stand, swallowed whole. Thor, even with Mjolnir, would be overwhelmed, his thunder silenced. The world would not end in a coordinated symphony of destruction, but in the chaotic, ravenous feast of a single, unstoppable beast. Humanity, caught in this terror, would be extinguished by the gnashing teeth of the wolf, their story concluded long before its time. The binding of Fenrir was not just divine foresight, it preserved the timeline of Norse mythology. Without it, the 9 realms would have plunged into an earlier, chaotic, devastating end, swallowed by a beast whose hunger knew no bounds. What other myths hinge on a single, crucial choice? Let me know your thoughts below. If you found this journey thought-provoking, please like this video and subscribe for more what-ifs from history and mythology. Until next time, keep questioning the old stories.